Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Boy Gardening. My name is Nigel. In today's video, we're gonna talk about something that's a little bit heavier, but I promise you I'm gonna try to make it as light-hearted as possible. And of course, we're gonna look at some plants. But yes, today's topic, we're gonna talk about anti-ice protests and also my stance as a person, as a brand, as a business owner. And so yeah, if you want to do a little kiki and catch up, then keep on watching.
Okay, so let's move on to today's video. So what happened a few weeks ago? It seems like it's a long time ago, but it also seemed like it was yesterday. I think it's because of like the heightened emotions that are involved. But yes, 26th of January, yes, I think that day it's quite significant because Neptune went into Aries that day, and I just got this crazy kind of like impulse during that period where like looking at what's been reported in the news about how people are treated by ICE agents. I just feel like it is time for me to actually make a stance. And I didn't see any rare plant business or brands actually come out to say anything, and so I'm just like okay, I'm just gonna be the first, I guess. And so yes, I came out on my Facebook, and I wrote that like I am anti-ICE. Like I do not agree with what ICE stands for or what they're doing. And of course, it goes further to like I do not agree with what MAGA is doing. Also, in this video, I'm gonna try not to say certain words so that the frequency of this video is gonna be how I want it to be, and not be tainted by whatever lower frequency there is. So I'm gonna avoid saying some names, but I think like you guys would be kind of like understanding what I'm saying. So I'm gonna use ICE and I'm gonna use MAGA as the point of reference. But yes, like I do not stand for the current administration, the MAGA movement, and also ICE activities. And as a minority in the United States right now, I feel like it is very important that I voice what I feel. And there's a lot of implications with coming out. Yes. Let's look at one plant while we continue talking. Okay, so this is a cute one. Oh my god, look at this. This is from Woohoo Tropical Adorayaki Silver. I got this when I was in Houston. I was actually at Brian's. So Brian Wu is the owner of Woohoo Tropicals. I was actually at Brian's nursery, and so I picked this out. So these two leaves are the one that came out in my care. But yes, I chose it because I was like, oh my god, look at how much silver this is, how round this is. And then it gave me this like mutant leaf. Look at it, it's like two leaves trying to form, but they're like conjoined twins. And then this is the newest leaf. It went back, but oh my god, look at how round this is. There's so much silver. It's so yellow. I love this yellow look. It's lemonade vibes. Yes. And yeah, there's like a pink margin. I just love it. It looks so cute. Okay, so going back to I feel like this year I feel like it's just for me to step into a brand new role as just like a person, or maybe just as a content creator. But yes, I feel like I need to just be more authentic and also to be more expressive in who I am. And this is so that if anybody, needs, like somebody who seem to understand or appear to understand where they're coming from, their emotions, what they're going through, then they can find that person in me. So that is like all I'm trying to do, right? To just be as authentic and as forthcoming as I am, as I can be, and hopefully like it helps somebody. So nonetheless, there was kind of like nobody speaking out as a plant brand, as a rare plant brand about what's going on in America. The horrendous, like the tragedies, the killing of Renee Good and also Alex Purdy, like those things were like what was happening like in the end of January. And there was like a lot of protests, but also like ICE activities are still going on, and there are kids, they're getting traumatized, their parents are getting traumatized. There are just a lot going on, and I feel like, yes, like I am going to make a stance as a person first, but also, like you can never separate, I mean, at least that's what I believe in, right? You can never separate the art from the artist. You support the art means that you're supporting the artist. And I think, it's come to the point where we have to recognize who we are supporting, not just, the brand, the business, but who is the person behind this that we're supporting with our money. Firstly, right? Money actually just talks the loudest. Like money, where you spend your money, is where you send your power. And we all have, our own amount of power to give. And in the rare plant scene, where there's a lot of money flowing around, we have to be more cautious with where we put our money, because this hobby is a hobby, right? It is what we use our, what do you call it? The disposable income. This is a hobby, right? This is what we use our like for fun money, our kind of what do you call recreational activity money, extracurricular money to spend, and so we have to be more discerning with like where we put our money, where we give this money, right? I'm not talking about like big corporations where, we really need to kind of get like Wi-Fi service or, get necessities or, like car brands or whatever. Like, I'm not talking about these kind of like things that are just can kind of be seen as like staple in our daily lives, but for rare plant, for this hobby, this money that we spend, it's very, very like it's 100% like within our like control. It can be like a little bit frivolous too, right? But while we're having fun, I just feel like we need to all the more be aware of the fun that we're having, because this is a luxury. Not everybody has the privilege, has the income, has, just the time and the energy, the access, to be able to enjoy what we enjoy in the rare plant scene and the Ethereum world. And so all the more I feel like it's just, it's my duty. It's my duty to really be responsible, really be very, very discerning, cautious with how I spend my money, who I spend my money with. So yes, I came out as, a person, but also I feel like people just recognize me as, boy gardening. So the artist, my art of, Ethereum, breeding, my business, and we're very, very close, right? The artist and the art. And so, yeah, I'm coming out as, a anti-ICE business. And I do not want to associate myself, my business, my brand with any other people, person, business, entity, brand, organization, whatever, who are pro-ICE, who are pro-MAGA. And I think for the longest time, people say like, oh, we're going to keep politics out of plans. You know, we're going to keep politics out of what we have fun with, right? But I think like, at least for me, it has reached a point, and in my kind of like personal journey, in my tolerance for what I witness in the world and think that it is something that I can close one eye to, that I can just ignore. You know, I reach a point also in my personal journey, in my personal kind of growth and leveling up of just awareness, of consciousness, that like it is time for me to speak up. It's time for me to show up. And I think at the end of the day, I want to be, or I strive to be, a role model for people. Not for everybody, but for people who need it, right? Who need it. And at this point in time, I just feel like, oh yeah, this is my role. And so yes, I came out, I say like, I will not want to associate myself with brands who are owned by people who are, you know, pro-ICE, who are pro-MAGA, who are pro what the current administration stands for, is, and want to achieve in this country and in this world. I am not about that. I'm also not comfortable with associating myself with people who are comfortable with that. And that is a personal choice. And that is then what I want to bring to my branding and what my branding stands for, right? And it's a personal choice then also for me to announce it to the world. Oh my God. Let's do an explain. This is a NOID. I don't know what this is, but look at this. Oh my God. It has like this very nice blue sheen, blue metallic gray sheen to it. You are not, like your eyes are not like playing games with you, okay? So yeah, it's very, very, very thick. Very, very stiff. Do you see how like, very, very stiff. Red sinus. There's this shape. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's like a hybrid, but whatever. It's something that it was so hard for it to take off, but now it is finally happy. I can see some roots in it, and yeah, I don't know what this is. Maybe I'll give it a name when it calls me, when its name jump out to me. Oh yeah, it's going to caterpillar right now, but this is still a new leaf, and I hope that it can grow bigger. But yeah, it's coming out like this in winter. And I'm so happy. I'm very, very proud of you. Yes. So it is a really, really hard thing. It's a really hard thing for a brand to want to state its like political view or its views on political activities. And it's very hard for me too as a person. Like, believe me, I know you're like, no, Nigel, you seems to be like somebody who is like so outspoken already, or confident or whatever. Like, no, I had my trepidation when I decide like this is, you know, what I'm gonna do, whether or not there's already somebody who is doing. But it made it a little bit like, I don't know what is the ramification, because this is firstly, this first time I'm doing this, right? The first time I'm coming out and be like, hey, I don't like this politics and this situation that politics has you know, caused. You know, like people's lives are literally being destroyed. Their souls are being traumatized. I don't like that. And so, yeah, so I come out, and I come out like a couple of times. Oh, actually, when I was actually at this conference, this Christian conference is called Queer Christian Fellowship Conference, or Q Christian Fellowship Conference, QCF conference, that was held in Portland. So it's actually from Portland, and I was very inspired by hearing the stories and seeing how people are really like stepping into their truth, like living so authentically and being themselves. And I'm just feeling so inspired, you know. And so that's why at that conference, I was very moved by, you know, the spirit. And I was just like, oh, I have to, you know, say something too, right? To practice my faith, you know. And it's not a time to be quiet about things. So like actually made like multiple posts just to reiterate again and again that, like, you know, why I'm doing this. I really was not trying to cause any drama, and I'm not trying to like be very like divisive, you know, or I'm not trying to judge people. You know, I'm just trying to come out as me. And I really like this quote that I found, you know, like, always be you and be the truest of you, so that people looking for you can find you. And that is something that I just felt so deep in my soul and moved by the spirit. And I felt so supported in my heart as well, to just do it, to just say that, yeah, like I am not going to stand by and just keep quiet. I'm going to say something, and this is me. And I hope that being me, speaking my mind, speaking my truth, is going to help other people to find some support, some consolation, some comfort, some confidence. I don't know. Seriously, guys, like, I do not know what I'm doing. Okay, like, I just follow my gut, like follow my spirit, you know, just doing what I'm kind of like guided to, push to, inspired to do. And maybe this year, this is what you should do too, right? That you should just follow your gut and just stand for something, or just stand for yourself in the moment, express what you're feeling in the present moment. Let's look at some more plants. Oh my god, this looks so cute. I'm going to share this. I don't know why, like, all the plants I'm sharing is small ones. This is Mikey Boy crossed with Dream Reaver Necromancer. I got this from Ariel, I think. Ariel, look at this. Oh my god, this is so cute. So I got another one that I named Venus, which is the reverse cross of this, which is the Dream Reaver Necromancer cross with the Mikey Boy. But this is the Mikey Boy cross with the oh my god, the name is so long. Dream Reaver Necromancer. Okay. Oh yeah, look at how purple. This looks actually very purple in person, but you know. Okay, yes. And so yeah, I got the information that I needed, and I did what I feel like it is right to do. I have to block people. I mean, okay, I'm just sharing this not to tell you that, like, you should block people. I'm not here to tell you what to do, okay? But I'm sharing what I'm doing. I'm sharing what I'm doing, and it's up to anybody what they think of those actions. If you don't want to block people, then don't. Right? If you want to just like stay around and look at the tea, then look at the tea. Okay? But like for me, I'm at a point where I'm just going to block people, and to just keep my circles clean. Right? So one thing also is that I feel like once you block somebody, they're kind of like a chain reaction. One thing that happened was, if you don't know about like Facebook plan groups, which is like a lot of activities and where a lot of like buy, trade, and sell happens, and also like where I post, right? So usually you can find me on Ethereum Addicts Facebook group, and it's a pretty big Facebook group, and I've been active for like 2 years now. But I mean, like, I joined like when it first started, I think in 2022, and then like I started being more active in 2024 and 2025, because 2024 was also when I really wanted to start rebranding, or like, you know, building my brand, that is Boy Gardening. So there is this rule for most Facebook groups that like you cannot block an admin, or you cannot block the moderators, or, you know, people who are in charge of the group. And so like, because I've been, you know, just blocking people, just people that I don't think I need anything from them, or being in the circle before, I accidentally like block, not accidentally, like, but like the people I block turns out to be like an admin for a group. And because of that, you know, the rule of like not blocking admins, right? Like I got removed from the group. And I'm okay with that. Remember I was talking about like being unbothered, right? I'm not trying to like drag anybody, or like spill some tea, or like create drama, okay? But this is like what happened to me. And this is like the first time that I've ever been kicked out of a Facebook group, or any group. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, like, oh. The thing is like, I didn't even know that until like the admin, one of the admins actually approached me and be like, hey, we have to do this because you blocked who, right? And I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, because like I wasn't even like very active, or very, you know, like in that group. And so yeah, actually, so okay, so my experience is that like you would not know that somebody kicked you out of a group. You will only know if you try to find that group and then like you cannot find it. I'm not sure if like being kicked out of a Facebook group means that you're also kind of like blocked from it. So like you cannot, you will not be, you cannot find it anymore. But nonetheless, I'm just like, oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. But I feel like I'm okay with it now, because, you know, so much change, growth, or whatever has happened. I feel like in the past, the old Nigel would be so butthurt. Will be so bothered, because I feel like the younger me, the older me would just, I have such attachment, you know, and also like being an empath, like I feel a lot, right? And like having cancer in my sign, girl, we are emotional. I need to do another video where I talk about like like signs, okay? But we are emotional cancers. But yeah, I was just like, oh, okay, thank you for letting me know. And the admin was nice enough to also like just approach me, just DM me, right? And I'm like, oh wow, that's like like I'm very, I don't think that that's necessary. I think that was like a little bit like, he's going the extra mile. So you know, nonetheless, like I'm not gonna complain. But yes, I have to, I officially got kicked out of a group. And if you have had that experience before, I'm the same, but you see, like I'm actually not very bothered about it, and I can just speak about it, right? I want to share it with you. I think I am okay with it. Firstly, because like it's not a group that I'm like very into. Like I didn't participate in anything in there. I'm not like following it every day. So like, you know, it's one of like the many Facebook groups that I join but don't use. I think like a lot of us, we are like that. We're in groups that like we just joined because, you know, people invited us and we joined. And so like maybe in that sense, like there was no loss for me, right? I wonder if I would feel differently if it was a group that I really is like quite invested in, and I use it to sell plants, and then like I got kicked off that platform. Maybe I'll feel a little bit differently. like more like emotional. But then, you know, like these days I'm also just like no attachment. Like I'm practicing no attachment to things because you know what? The world is changing so quickly. Like every day there's something crazy that happened. And like another innocent person that's being oppressed, captured, tortured, killed. Like, what is happening with this world? So, you know, I'm also like practicing non-attachment. But nonetheless, going back to like blocking people, right? This is my image in my mind, okay? So like if there's this person right here, right? And then there's me right here. I want to like not be in that circle anymore, in that, you know, in their presence. I don't want access to them having access to me. Like, you know, like I really want to just like move away, you know. And if there's this circle in the center, and like it's like a Venn diagram, I'm okay with like leaving this circle in the center if this circle overlap with this person. I guess like when I said it in my post that like I do not want to associate with people who are pro ICE and pro MAGA, I also do not want to associate with people who are associating themselves or okay with associating themselves with pro ICE or pro MAGA people. Like I separate. Like I didn't realize, I mean, girl, am I like just prophesizing? Am I just like, you know, be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. But nonetheless, like I'm very comfortable with that. So great. Like, you know, I am walking the talk. I am, you know, like there is actually something to be lost, to be given up for, you know, sacrifice or just let go, you know, and I'm okay with that. And I'm actually very happy that like, oh my God, like I have reached that level where I'm okay with giving up something instead of like holding on to everything. I feel like in the past, I want to hold on to everything and make everybody happy and be friends with everybody, you know. But now it's okay. You know, blocking people also kind of mean that like I'm setting my boundaries, and boundaries are not going to make people happy, right? Whether they know why or whatever, you know. I think like in the past I had the most basic is like I don't like it. I want to be a people pleaser, right? So like people not liking me really like it's so triggering for me. But then what I realized is that like not just that, for people to have like a bad impression, to have like bad feelings against me, to have misconception, to misunderstand me, to believe in things that actually I'm not about, I do not do, or whatever. Like it's so triggering to me. It's so upsetting to me. But now, this me right now, I'm just like, I'm okay with that. So for me to block people, like how have I come to this point, this stage, right? Like the purpose of blocking people is to, you know, not have access to them anymore, and also like they won't have access to me anymore. In the past, I feel like I don't believe in blocking people because I still carry this hope that if these people, they see me and see the person that I am, there's a possibility that they might change their mind. But what I've learned is that no, you can't change people. You can't change people by being you. And there is something that's so hard to come face to face face to face with, or like even faith to faith with, you know, especially if you are somebody from a religious background. Like for me, you know, I come from a Christian background, and I thought and I'd hoped that like by being who I am and letting people see that, that's gonna change people's minds about like my identity as a queer Christian, you know, as, you know, a gay person who is a follower of the way of Jesus. And unfortunately, that is not the case. That, you know, people are not gonna change because of how nice you are. You know, if they think that like queerness is a disease, they think that LGBTQ it's a sin. Even if you are like the best Christian, even if you help them in times of need, they're not gonna change their views on these things. Or I feel like, you know, I carried this hope before, and at this point in time, the hour has passed. You know, like they had enough time, chances, opportunity to kind of witness who you are, and if they didn't have like a change of heart, then, you know, it's up to them or it's up to God. But like, you have to draw the line, to draw the boundary and be like, I do not need to show these people who I am anymore in hope of like changing what they believe in, what they think about me, or how they would treat me or people like me. Yes. And so when I say like, you know, it's your time to be you, to shine, the goal really is really to be you for you, right? To be you for you, to be you for even the younger you, right? The younger you, to be proud of, you know? So be you, not for other people, not to convince other people, not to convict other people. No, you know, be you so that people who already love you can find you, people who really actually need you and the things that you're putting out, they can find you. And then for people who already like you, who already love you, to be able to enjoy more of you. And so, yes, I decided like, you know, I'm gonna block people, and I block people. It's me drawing the line, and it's not like me trying to cancel them. It's not me trying to like wish them harm or wish them that they would feel bad about that or whatever, you know. It's me saying like, no, I'm not going to carry this hope that like they're gonna see me and then they are gonna change their mind about me, about certain issues, about, you know, certain group of people. No, like that's that. And so it doesn't make sense for me to unblock people so that I get accepted into certain groups, certain even social circle, even, I mean, like, can you think, it's gonna be so funny. It'll be so funny. It'll be like another whole story if I were to be like, so I had to unblock the MAGA people and the pro-ICE people, those people who are like cheering ICE agents on, and be like, if you are not guilty, why are you running away from ICE agents? And like, you know, they're like, good job, ICE. And like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, I would have to unblock these people? No. No way. And so, yeah, like, they'll be actually very, very hilarious. I think. No, so like I think it's very healthy to draw boundaries. This is me showing you how I'm drawing boundaries, right? Like me handling a situation like this. And I really hope that like if you are facing something exactly the same or like something very, very similar, that, you know, you can take reference to what I did and then you make your own decision. There's no right or wrong, right? But, you know, listen to your gut and do what your gut wants you to do, right? And the thing is, I can always change your mind, right? But yes, for me, I decided to not unblock the people that I blocked because, you know, like, yeah, I'm over it, right? Like I'm past it. I'm not gonna go back, revert back into the past. So yes, hopefully this sharing is gonna help somebody who is struggling in this area. But yeah, I am very thankful that me decided to do what he really felt was needed, and then now I am feeling very, very at peace. And I hope this helps somebody. Should I bring a big plan? I should bring a big plan. Look at this. This is a HOFFMANII red sinus that I got from Eric Daddy Eckert at the International Aeroid Society's plant show in September of 2025. And this is the first new leaf, okay, the first new leaf that it gave me. So where's the old leaf? This one? Is it this one? Yeah. It's very happy. It's been rooting very well, and it took just forever for it to decide like, oh wait, it's time to wake the F up. And so yes, in outdoor lighting, in like a morning lighting, I'm not sure why, but like it gives this like very, very metallic blue sheen. But right now, of course, like it's sunset, so like I'm sorry, you guys gotta look at look at this. Nonetheless, the color is so pretty. Oh my gosh, love. This is gonna be one of my newest hopeful to be a mother plant. Look at this. This is like so spectacular. Imagine this with the face hugger or with the mind flayer. Oh my god, it's gonna be so amazing. Look at how red all the stems are too. Wow. So this is the red sinus HOFFMANII. But yes, so yeah, I have been kicked out of groups. I have lost friends. I have lost like contacts, right? Contacts with certain people that I'm just like, no, I don't want to be close to you guys. I don't want to, you know, chance upon you, your brand, your voice, your products, your plans. Yeah, so I blocked these people, and I feel like, wow, it's been doing a good job because you know, when the admin of this group, they actually message me and be like, oh yeah, you blocked like a couple of admins. And I'm just like, oh, I thought I blocked only like this person. And then they're like, oh no, there's also this person. I'm like, huh? Seriously, like, girl, there's like, once you block them, oh my god, they're like out of sight, out of mind. I'm like, who is, oh wow, I didn't even remember. This is where like my mental illness, my ADHD comes like really good, okay? Like forgetfulness, like, oh wow, I didn't even remember. I don't remember this person that I blocked. But yeah, I mean, like I did went on a blocking rampage. I'm just like, I don't need to deal with these people anymore. And yeah, I'm not saying that like you should do it, you should not do it. I'm not saying that this is good or not good. I'm just saying like this is what I'm doing for me, what I appreciate to have done is it's been very helpful. It's been very helpful for me. Yes. Last but not least, I also lost business coming out as pro eyes, coming out as anti eyes, anti people who are pro eyes, blonde. Okay, anti MAGA, anti people who are pro MAGA. Right? I have lost business. So yeah, I lost business because of me coming out as anti-eyes, as anti-anybody who is pro-eyes. But the good side is that, firstly, I feel so much more myself, so much more confident. I know what I stand for, and it's like this stepping out, this coming out only further kind of like consecrate my stance, but also like it's kind of like I graduated, like it's like, I don't want to say like a test, but it's something that you can choose to take action on, and then when you take action on, you realize that like, oh my gosh, like yes, like it is the right action. And it has shown me things, shown me how I have grown. So yes, I'm very, very happy that I did what I did, and it showed me what I needed to see to kind of be like, wow, I have grown a lot. Secondly, something good that came out is also like I feel like I connected with people even more. People who are worth connecting, people who are like-minded, like frequency, vibration, vibe, like, and I'm happy. I'm so happy that like people reached out to me, and they tell me that like what I'm doing, it's significant. What I'm doing does make a difference. Me being me, make them feel seen, make them feel heard, make them feel safe, or just less lonely in such a time.
Thank you so much for watching, for supporting me. I really appreciate all the DMs that I have received. I know like it can be so hard to reach out to somebody, especially like a stranger online or just somebody who you're not super familiar with or close with. So I appreciate so much all the DMs and the information that you guys also share with me, so that I can protect myself, protect my own aura, vibe, and just move on to people who feel the same way about the things that I feel very, very strongly about. So yes, thank you guys so much. I'm just so grateful. You can follow us on all social media platforms. This is Boy Gardening, so at Boy Gardening on Instagram and TikTok. We have the Facebook page, so facebook.com/@boygardening. Of course, please like and subscribe, turn on the notification button, leave a comment below, and I really hope to hear from you guys. But yes, we will have more exciting things happening for the rest of this year. I hope that it's gonna help bring you guys some joy, but I do hope that my presence on social media and my message that I want to share with you guys will resonate, will bring you just some joy and comfort in this very weird time that we're going through. So take care, and I'll see you in the next video.